We are back with Doomsday.
Starfleet intelligence needs your help.
Okay. Starfleet believe that the Klingons were testing their new weapon in the Imager system. We have information that now leads me to believe these testing programs are for something much bigger than a kind of torpedo. Starfleet intelligence has received a message from someone claiming to serve in Ambassador Pravat's personal forces. This source says that the ambassador's research is complete and that he is planning on using some sort of doomsday weapon on Federation worlds. My aide, Lieutenant Van Zyl, will join you for the mission. Go with her to the Doinia system. Pravat's has a small sample base near one of the outer planets. Our source, a man named Kavalt, says that we will find information we need to stop Pravat there.
Admiral Quinn says you're the right officer for this job.
Okay. And it's quite some distance. It's in the riser sector. 2 sectors across. Still, at warp 6.88. I'm still not sure about the controls that were going on the last few times, but also to catch you guys up, 2 on them, 2 on these 3. So we have improved shield restoration, improved hull capacity, improved hull restoration, and advanced shield capacity, as well as improved drain expertise, control amplification, improved control expertise, and we're not yet commander. The reason I haven't been choosing weapons is because we seem to be perfectly fine. Weapon standards, and if we can make this more of an endurance, if we can last a long time, we can take them out. And ground, we have personal shield expert, personal shield master, and personal shield resilience. Because we have kit performance expert, we don't really use kits, endurance training, and weapon proficiency. Endurance training may be what I cover next. Because again, just want to keep myself alive, not kill others. So as we're going, I did remove the traffic waves. Let me just sort that. So she no longer has those, because doesn't appear to do overall too much other than a plus 13 all damage resistance, and that only applies when you're in Trilyphic Wave enhancers anyway. So I didn't see it pertinent to have that. Coming up close to the sun, or star I should say. Oh, was that solar flare? I don't know if they would have added details like that on it, but let's see. We have Tricia Margin Pittman, human, Starfleet Science Officer, female, Admiral, level 58, so she's 14 more. She's an attaché, 3700 USS Cristobal, and she's gone out of range. But we are coming up for our stop. donor system. Doomsday device. Those who saw the original series obviously knows what it's referring to. But if you're new to the Star Trek world, just wait and see. Let's begin. But I wonder how this has anything to do with his plan.
We're counting on you.
Oh, a fellow drill. Captain, we have arrived in a donor system. Starfleet Intelligence told Admiral Quinn that they have contact in Pravat's fleet and that he is on one of those vessels. I was expecting some sort of coded transmission, but I'm not receiving anything. It's time for a direct approach, Captain. I recommend that we disable one of the Klingon ships and board it. Well, that was close. I agree with the lieutenant. Boarding that... let's zoom out here. Boarding that vessel... boarding a vessel... disable the targ. Brave mistake.
Target shields have failed.
Oh, why then? Okay. Now that I think about it, route is a strange thing to call it.
4 shields failing. Hull integrity below 75%.
Disable. Disable. It's not that possible. Otherwise I would have expected them to abuse me.
Whatever you need, sir.
Enemy ships, shields, weapons, and energies are totally disabled. So I'm going to go with boarding parties. Okay. Let's see. There's a wall. 88%. These vessels. I failed to see their function.
Ship
Why is it
under attack.
always targeting that particular vessel?
Target's shields have failed.
see if it will let me destroy it. 9%, 7, 5, 3, 0. It cannot be destroyed. So let's get all closer to this barrel. For the dark. Interesting.
How can I help you?
Captain, I'm coordinating the boarding party's movements. The team are reporting that the Targ was running with a skeleton crew. There have been a few skirmishes already, but you shouldn't have too much difficulty securing the ship. Like my new weapon. Okay.
Your orders, sir?
That was an echo. The deck you are on is secure, Captain, but Gamma Squad is reporting that there are a few Klingons left on the bridge. The Klingons have locked down the turbo lifts, but now that we hold maintenance, no. Turbo lift nucleation is operable. Okay. Time to secure the bridge. Captain to tank. Yeah, the bridge. This must be the captain.
Whatever you need, sir.
The bridge and the rest of the ship are secure, sir, and the remaining Klingons are being transported to the Peacock for holding. Captain Burgers was sure there was information on the ship that would be valuable to us, Captain. Perhaps it's in the ship logs. There should be a terminal in the ready room. Maybe you'll have more luck finding what you're looking for. Okay.
Captain's personal log. I have been betrayed by my first officer, a man I considered my friend, Kavok. Why? He and a group of traitors tried to take the ship. Kavok is the only survivor. There is also evidence that Kavok sent a coded message to Federation space. I do not understand why a warrior I have trusted with my life would do this. He tried to explain, but I do not need to listen to the words of a traitor. Let him rot in the brig. Ambassador Bavat has ordered me to bring him to the Imaga system for questioning. Kavok will die screaming. It is not an honorable death, but it is the one Kavok deserves.
Okay, so we head to the bridge. The brig, not the bridge. But that's still involved. No, not this side. Okay.
What do you want?
I won't speak to you through a force field like a caged animal. Let me out and we can talk. Okay.
You are my enemy, but today you are my only hope. I will redeem my honor. When my plan to take the Targ was discovered, I knew I had to act quickly. Bavat has much more than the experimental weapons from the base in the Briar Patch. He has a planet killer, a ship of such destructive power that nothing can stand against it. He intends to use this Doomsday machine to attack Federation worlds. I find myself in a strange place. To regain my honor, I must join forces with my enemy. I sent a coded message to the Sol system and hoped that the right person would hear it. Do you have more questions?
It's just...
Help me. Repair this ship and we will fly it to Imaga together. Then we can disable the energy drain so your fleet can enter. With your help, we can destroy the Doomsday machine and end the threat to your Federation.
Okay.
How can I help you?
Captain, I'm receiving a transmission from Earth Space Dock for you, Priority 1. I'll patch the message through to you. You can use the terminal in the ready room. Okay. Let's contact Starfleet. That's the situation here. Your orders?
Do what you think is best. It's risky, but Kavalk may be our best chance to stop Bavat and this planet killer. I'm notifying all available ships to change course for Imaga. Once the energy drain is taken care of, they'll move in to support you. I don't need to tell you how important it is to stop the Doomsday machine before Bavat can use it to attack populated worlds. Millions of people are relying on you to save them. I know you can do it. Good luck.
Yes, Captain? Understood. I'll join you shortly. We're counting on you.
Captain, repair teams have begun to work critical systems that we could use your expertise. There are teams working on the weapons, the sensors, and the impulse engines. Join one of them. Okay. It would be most intriguing to get a closer look at the sensor capabilities of a Klingon vessel. If you could get the sensors back online, you could learn a great deal about Klingon technology. First, you should run a diagnostic to reveal any problems with the sensors or other critical systems that need to be repaired immediately. So, I need to go down to the engineering deck. I failed to see the purpose of having so many security officers. Let's run a diagnostic then, shall we? Your diagnosis is having two troublesome issues. There's malfunction in the surgical bay and a sick bay. Normally it would be a low priority problem. Back online in case critical injuries require immediate care. The other problem is with the ship's sensors. The multi-phase buffers of the sensor modules are out of alignment. There's a tricky problem to fix. Solution. So let's head off to sick bay. I'm curious if vessels still have... Oh, that's a brick. Still have emergency medical holograms. And if they do, whether or not Klingon vessels have them. Surgical with standard parameters, even better, you have moment of inspiration. A momentary tachyon burst through the main deflector shield. The surge should reset the multi-phase buffer. Tachyons. I don't know much about the use of tachyons, but from what I know, they appear in temporal anomalies. Okay, not long-range sensors, but
We're counting on you.
okay. That done it, sir. The ship is almost ready to go. Kvark has asked to speak with you when you have a moment. He's in the I have to go back to the engineering deck. Jesus. In honest truth, I would not like to be in a ship like this. It's so condensed and feels rather small. But in truth, I haven't even explored the interior of my vessel.
Ah, you're here. I think I have a solution to our problem. We need to land on the planet to take control of the energy drain, but you would be noticed instantly. I've replicated a holo-emitter used by our intelligence services. It will change your appearance and voice to that of a Klingon warrior. I have enough devices for you and a small away team. Go ahead, try it out. Kapla! Leave the holo-emitter on for now. Get used to it.
Van Zyl to boarding parties. The captain is using a holographic disguise. If you see a Klingon moving toward the bridge, do not fire. Repeat, do not fire.
Okay. So we're Klingon. It's don't have much like for Klingons. Well, they're not my real cup of tea. Sir, is that you? I'm sorry, Captain. I'm just not used to taking orders from someone who... You look better in your Starfleet uniform, that's all. I'm sorry, sir. I don't mean any disrespect, my apologies. I've been upgrading Starfleet on our progress, sir, and Admiral Quinn says that the task force will be ready to enter the system as soon as it gets the all clear. We'll wait for your signaling, Captain. Good luck, or should I say, kapla? All systems are operational, and we are ready to depart, Captain. Okay. So we're off to the Umaga system.
I'm monitoring communications from the planet. They're not calling for ships, so either they haven't noticed us, or they think we're supposed to be here. We're safe for now, but that could change. We need to scan one of the generators maintaining the energy drain to get all the information I need to finish a new command program. Be careful. Bavat trusts no one, not even his own men. He may have defenses in this system even I don't know about.
Okay. So we have so the ambassador is not only crazy, power hungry, but also very paranoid. I feel like they go hand in hand. Damage report.
Minimal damage, Captain. All systems are functional.
Cavalt, what attacked us?
Drones? Ah! Bavat must have upgraded the security. Scanning the generators now. I have the data. We will need to load the control program into all 3 generators. After that, we can change the command codes from a terminal on the planet's surface.
Okay, supply the command program. Okay, so let's generate Alpha. No doubt, Bravo and Charlie have the exact same drones.
Target's shields have failed.
Okay, uploading the command program now. And then we'll activate full impulse and head straight for Charlie. I believe this is something about this being in a briar patch, which would make out for the... Okay.
Ship is under attack.
Can't see.
Target's shields have failed. Target's shields have failed.
Let's just see. Gotcha. That missed. So, let's upload the final commands. That should give us all we need.
The generators are under our control now, but your ships won't be safe until we lock Bavat and his forces out of the command consoles. I've equipped your away team with holoprojectors, and they're ready for the mission. And Captain, remember that you're a Klingon now. Try not to look too out of place.
Okay, acting Klingon is probably easier than one would think.
The objective here is simple. Find a control console and change the command codes. Then Bavat won't be able to stop us from shutting down the energy drain. There are 2 consoles. The Alpha console is staffed by an officer who might be willing to negotiate. The Beta console, let's just say that Commander Talk prefers fighting to talking. The soldiers here shouldn't challenge you, but be careful of the Targs. The hollow emitters won't fool them. I have another task to complete. Meet me back here when you are done with the command codes.
Okay, so go to Alpha and Beta. Okay. Persuade the Klingon at Alpha, but Beta we're actually going to have to fight. And avoid Targ. So we should be fine as long as we avoid Targ. So I need to keep my eyes out. Everything here seems reddish brown. So we're looking for dogs. Hey. That was a splinter off. To Alpha. So if we go to Alpha first, that means if we alert anyone in our fight, they're a Targ. It's a real difficult situation, which means we can climb up this side of the cliff, we can skip this, go round, completely avoiding the Targ. Let's just sprint. Coming up for enemies. They're likely to be... Yes, we have Targ there.
Enemy targets on center. Flanking damage detected.
Guess my plan didn't really work, did it? Oh, look at the baby of Targs.
Enemy combatants in close proximity.
Oh. We're gonna be shooting at everyone now, aren't we?
Enemy targets on center.
Okay. Now, let's not kill anyone else, shall we? Perfect. Okay, who do we have? We have Targ Pass. I'm sorry, I'm leaving you. I fully entrust you guys to be able to do it perfectly fine.
Enemy targets on center.
Well, this incursion mission didn't go so well. I really need a melee weapon. Wait, Alicia's unconscious. I just called her Alicia. Eliza.
Personal shield losing power.
What is up with her? Ah, the cute little baby targs. Okay. So let's go talk to this commander.
Captain, I've been monitoring your progress from the ship. You are very close to one of the control consoles. There are Klingons where you need to go. You will either need to convince them to leave their post, or find other means of getting access.
I'm well aware of that, Lieutenant.
The Empire will prevail.
Out of my way, soldier.
Death to the enemies of the Empire.
That went ridiculously bad. Sort of Klingon acts like that to get past a guard.
I see your mission was successful. Excellent. Mine was as well. I have smashed the device that Bavat used to control his Doomsday machine. The planet killer is now as dangerous to him and his ships as it is to anyone else. You cannot control the storm, Captain. If you try, it will consume you. Meet me back at the ship. There is still more to do before this dark day ends and my honor is restored.
Okay. So let's run back to the ship. But let's go around this way. The less we have to fight, the better. Okay. And if we go this way, we just go straight this way. That's large. They're quite large bits of fungus, but it should be a platform for us to slide down. There. And then there's a vessel. Quick. What? Where are they? Bavat.
You? You stumbled into my trap in the briar patch like a blind Grishnar cat. And here you are again, luring Starfleet ships to my testing grounds. The Doomsday machine will destroy them. It will create glorious, endless war and strife. And it is all possible because of you. Your naivete has been a great help to me. Thank you.
No! I will not allow you to dishonor the Empire with your thirst for blood. We face our enemies as warriors, Bavat. We do not massacre innocents with machines of death.
There are no innocents. There are only the strong and the weak.
Are you strong enough to fight your own weapon? I have destroyed the device controlling the planet killer. No one is safe.
This isn't over. Warriors, attack! Joel, Ichu!
Coward. Doesn't even fight us himself.
Enemy target on center.
Oh, this should be fairly easy.
Personal shield losing power.
As spoken. Now, let's get back in the vessel.
Captain, Klingon comm traffic just spiked. Bavat's forces have lost control of the Doomsday machine, and they are scrambling all available ships to try to stop it. I've been in contact with Commander Burgess. Now that the energy drain won't affect our ships, the Starfleet task force is inbound. We need to get back into space as soon as possible.
Okay. So let's go.
I see it. Bavat's planet killer is here. Maybe it has a weakness that we haven't found yet. We need to run a scan. Go to the navigation beacon. That should be close enough for the scan, but far enough away to keep us safe until help arrives.
These Hark-Peng torpedoes. If we fire them in the mouth of its anti-proton beam, should be enough to neutralize it. Whoa, that hit us? Damage report.
Structural integrity holding, sir. We're shook up, but we'll be okay. Captain, there's an unauthorized shuttle launch. It's Kavok. Hail coming in, sir. I'll put it on the main screen.
Stay where you are, Captain. I'll handle this.
Kavok, turn that shuttle around. You'll be killed!
My life is of no consequence, but my honor. No, I must do this. Destroying this abomination is the only way to redeem myself. Farewell, Captain. Koi keles puglod, koi pukbe pu, yakbo matbo jeshugui, se machume uv, mashu managich bakochu, nibeyin majak wolf ku. Valma hekvej enjo tinstak, valumadi kupare mashutak kumame kumashuta ma of.
And he just committed suicide.
I'm reading significant damage to the Doomsday machine, sir. But it's still active. Captain, we still have the Harpang torpedoes. They might be enough to finish the job. The machine's hull is solid neutronium, so targeting it won't help. We'll need to fly in front of the Doomsday machine and launch the torpedoes down that thing's throat. The fleet will be here to help distract it, but we need to be careful. If we're in front of it when it fires its anti-proton beam, we won't fare any better than that moon did.
Okay. That is very noisy. So again, we're coming cloaked. Oh, me God! Thing didn't power up. Help take out the Klingon vessels. Not exactly in the best condition. How are we gonna do this? Can we? Can. Might just be enough. Now. More Federation vessels have arrived. Jesus, there are Federation vessels here. Jesus is so bad. Don't know why I'm saying Jesus. Ready, final shot. I'd be more than happy to kill myself if I got rid of that thing.
Captain, Commander Burgess is patching a subspace signal through to us. The message is from Kronos, sir. Routing it to the main view screen now.
Captain, my name is Kamen. While the Empire realizes that you played a vital role in defeating a threat to both our worlds, I am afraid I must insist that you return the ship you stole immediately. I would not want to have to,
escalate this into something that we will both regret. The battle is over. We do not need to begin another.
It might be best to do what he asks, Captain. The fleet's in no condition for a prolonged fight, sir. And honestly, there's not much about the Bird of Prey specifications that Starfleet intelligence doesn't know already. We did what we came here to do. Let the Klingons have their little victory, and the fleet can take you and your crew back to your ship. The important thing is that the Doomsday machine was destroyed. I'm sure Commander Burgess will want to congratulate you for a job well done.
Not quite yet. I want to take this little item and see what I've got. Shields.
Captain, Commander...
Captain.
Yes. Oh, for crying out loud.
Kavok's loss is unfortunate, but he did what he believed he had to do. In the end, he died with honor. Fortunately, you were able to destroy the Doomsday device and end the threat of Bavat's weapons programs. We probably haven't seen the last of him, but at least now he's disarmed. At least as much as any Klingon, that is. And don't worry about having to return the IKS Targ to the Klingons. I don't believe that there's much about that class of bird of prey that Starfleet intelligence doesn't already know. If getting the ship back lets the Klingons think they won a small victory, I don't mind, and you shouldn't either. There are very few captains who can say they faced a threat like you did today and lived to tell the tale. Impressive work.
I'm not a huge fan of that. So let's see. I think I might have to go with the resilient shield emitters. Alien. Human. Let's go with the alien engineer.
Congratulations, Lieutenant Commander.
Okay. So, Mr. Pilot System.
Captain, Commander Burgess is patching... It might be important...
Let's go. But, for you guys, that is the end of Doomsday Device. Although this was recorded in one point, I'm going to split it into 2 episodes because it's 54.5 minutes. And that's too long for an
Starfleet
episode.
intelligence has completed its initial...
So, I'll see you guys in the next part. Bye guys.